Anyway, the government's proposed new national inquiry panel into the grooming gangs seems to be falling apart. 3 survivors of the rape gangs have now quit that, plus the woman who seemed likely to be the chair. Now, is this because even now the establishment is trying to set the agenda and limit the damage? Or are some survivors asking for everything on their terms? The Minister, Jess Phillips, spoke about this earlier in the Commons today.
Look, it would far be it from me to sit here and speculate about where I'd like it to go, but let me tell you, if I had my way and I was the chair of this inquiry, it wouldn't. You would not be surprised. I think that, look, where I live is one of the places that I have grave concerns about, because that is where I worked. That it wouldn't stop me wanting to look there if I was the chair, because it has a Labour council. I couldn't, excuse my unparliamentary language, give a toss.
Let's talk to David Greenwood, the head of the Child Abuse Department at Svithalski Solicitors, and he represents victims of the gangs. David, thanks for joining us this evening. Do you get the sense that this entire inquiry process is falling apart now?
I've never really had the sense that this inquiry process or the plan was a credible plan in the first place. It was envisaged when Elon Musk first got into all this back in January, and Yvette Cooper made her announcement that there would be a series of local inquiries to get to the bottom of what happened, and that might expand into even more than just 5 or 6. And then under pressure, Keir Starmer in June, stepping off a plane in Canada, decided that they would be doing a big statutory inquiry. Now, I don't know how legally they're going to run these local inquiries and a large statutory inquiry, in the sense that statutory inquiries need to take evidence from real live witnesses.
Absolutely.
And there just isn't enough time to be able to get to all those witnesses in a big statutory inquiry. So that's the situation that we have. I don't think it'll get off the ground in the first place.
A daft question, perhaps, David, but I don't see why we couldn't do a proper national inquiry. I mean, why can we not call witnesses? Why can we not have full disclosure, full openness about what went on, and have some kind of really senior, highly regarded, completely neutral, not sat upon central figure at the heart of it? Why can't we do this?
We definitely can. It's just that it will take 4, 5, 6, 7 years to do it. And, you know, if I detect the mood of the country correctly, they won't stand for that. They won't. They want this wrapping up in a couple of years.
Well, 2 of the victims have already quit this process, and also I think 3 of the victims, one's unnamed, and also I think the woman who is likely to be the chair. So do you think this is the moment for the government to actually say, do you know what, this is over, it's not working, and we're going to do something different?
No, I don't think that. I think the legal model needs to be worked out, first of all, so that we're not reliant on a statutory inquiry doing all the low-level stuff.
So that's back to the drawing board, isn't it?
It is a bit. Yeah, it is a bit. But we shouldn't be starting from here, as they say. We should have been starting in January. What really needs to happen is that someone like a retired High Court judge or a retired judge who is guaranteed to be independent should be doing this. You'll remember that there was a lot of discussion about the Grenfell inquiry and who should chair it. And then what happened was that Mr. Justice Moore-Bick came in and he held a series of open meetings where the public, those interested, could come and ask him questions. He confronted them and answered their questions.
That kind of fronting up is what we need in this case as well, in your view?
To build confidence, yes.
Given that you represent so many of the victims, can you tell us a little bit about the mood among them at the moment as they watch this process unravelling? They
deserve respect. They have, the ones that have spoken about this, let's face it, there are thousands that have not dared mention a word of this and live in the shadows. So the ones that have spoken deserve massive respect for speaking out in the first place. Only a very few have decided that they can speak to lawyers or the press or even sit on this panel, so they deserve massive respect and Absolutely. They need to be listened to.
David Greenwood, thank you very much indeed for that.